Welcome to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John.
It's shake and bake time.
Greetings, Earthlings and locally loved bikers. This is Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John, episode number 249. I'm Chuck. That's John. Internet sucks. We need more data centers.
We need more data centers, dude. LNC for data centers. LNC for DCs.
Dude, it was not a very productive weekend. It rained.
Yeah.
I got wet. I cooked the steak. I tried to cut grass.
Yeah.
That was about it.
I had about the same weekend, man. I got wet. I did manage to cut the grass. I got the front and the back cut before I got hammered. But there was some flooding.
You got hammered this weekend?
Well, with rain.
With rain.
Yeah. No, sobriety's still intact. I got hammered with rain. And my studio, dude, the garage got flooded out here, bro. There's still a little bit of standing water now that I'm looking around, but the floodwaters have receded for the most part. But yeah, dude, it was some serious downpours we got this weekend. They were quick, but they were heavy.
Yep.
So yeah, I had about the same weekend as you. I even cooked a steak last night. So yeah, we had almost like identical weekends. Yeah, I had a bunch of like cauliflower and broccoli and carrots and
I did not
stuff. Yeah. I had all the veggies with it.
Yeah, it was damp. It's still damp.
Yeah.
Yesterday the sun never came out.
Yeah.
I am not happy about it. I'm ready for sunshine. I believe this is all because the Sierra freaking dust was back.
Oh, really?
Back. Yeah.
So it's changing the colors of the sky and stuff?
I don't know. We had no sky.
Yeah, that's true. It was all clouds this weekend, wasn't it?
It was all clouds.
Yeah.
Our racing got rained out.
Right.
So I think pretty much every race in Georgia got rained out.
So obviously, tentatively, when is your season debut going to be now?
Saturday night at Sonoa.
This Saturday. The
forecast. Let's see what the forecast is.
Dude, this Saturday is the anniversary of D-Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, June 6th is D-Day, the anniversary of D-Day. So you guys are going to race on D-Day, man. We're
storming the clay of
the clay of Sonoya. Yeah.
Sonoa.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The daily. I need a 10-day. Give me a 10-day.
Didn't they use amphibious craft at Normandy? Or no?
Yes, they used amphibious.
Did they really? So the boats like came onto shore, or did they have? Yeah. I thought didn't they have things that were like on the boats that like offloaded. You know what I'm saying?
They had boat trucks called ducks that offloaded. Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of ducks, we have some something to talk about duck family. What are ducks? They're not equine. That's horses. What the ass for the week? It looks like we're going to be good.
Okay. All right. Good. Praise God. I hope you are, man. I want to see Charlie make his debut finally, dude. That would be super cool to finally see him get out there in Black Betty, dude.
I'm so ready. Yeah. So ready.
Black Betty needs to stretch her legs.
Yeah, she does. I think we're going to run limited this weekend.
Okay.
I think they're running limiteds and 604s, so there won't be as many limiteds. So I think we're going to run limited just because of that.
Right. That's kind of the advantage of running that class, right? Less people compete in it when you've got the 604s running.
Yeah. So it'll give us a chance to get it shook down and see how things are. But,
absolutely.
Has your wife got a porch goose yet?
I don't even know what a porch goose is, man. I have no clue what a porch goose even is. What does it do? What are you talking
The
about?
porch
Is it a
goose.
plastic? Is it like a plastic goose? It's a porch goose.
This
You got
is
a
our porch
chain on
goose.
yours?
Yeah. So
Wow.
the porch goose, it goes on your porch.
Oh, okay.
It sits out there by the steps, and you dress it depending on the season or the weather.
Oh, okay.
This is a tradition that goes back to the 1980s in the Midwest.
Really?
Yes, but TikTok has made it popular all over.
Porch geese.
We have a porch goose. This one's name's Trixie.
Tracy?
Trixie.
Trixie. Okay, Trixie.
Yeah,
Where'd you
Trixie,
come up with
the
that
porch
name?
goose. I asked Mary Beth what its name was for the show, and she said Trixie.
Oh, okay. Well,
So this is Trixie the porch goose.
that's fascinating, dude. I've never heard of that. I've never known about them. Now, I did it growing up in Peachtree City. There is a house on Peachtree Parkway in Peachtree City that has a manatee as a mailbox, like basically like a full size manatee, and the mailbox is like in his body. And
Is that
they
even
would
legal?
I don't know. But they would dress the manatee up like per season, right? So like you're talking about, whatever the time was, or this holiday or the celebration or whatever, the time of year, they would dress up the manatee. And so, yeah, I have that familiarity with it, but no, I've never heard of a porch goose. I was once in a garage band named the Lit Up Goose, though.
That's
we were
an interesting name.
We were named the Lit Up Goose. We had a lit up goose. We had a goose very similar to that one you just had in your hands, and it was plastic, and it was a light bulb inside of it, and so it would light up.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it was a lit up goose, and that's what we wound up naming our band after. Was that light up goose?
What came first, the goose or the band?
Oh, the goose came first. Yeah. One of the guys in the band had the goose for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Porch geese.
Porch geese. That's a good title episode right there.
Well, I suspect that y'all will soon have a porch goose.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it makes it into my wife's algorithm. I'd be interested.
Yeah, we'll make it go in there.
No,
Next time you're around her and she's got TikTok open, ask her if she's seen the porch goose yet.
dude, I don't even think it would have to be open. The app is always listening. Okay, so the other day, we go over to help my parents put up a pergola in their backyard, right?
Yes.
And
This is a very fancy pergola.
It was a very fancy pergola. But we told our neighbors on the way out, like they were standing in their driveway. And so we just kind of mentioned to them, hey, we're headed over to my parents' house to help them put up a pergola.
Yeah.
And my neighbor says, oh, that's cool. Did he get it from Costco? And I was like, I have no idea. Probably not. No clue. Anyway, so we just kept on keeping on and went on to my parents' house. As soon as Catherine pulls out her phone, we're in the car. She pulls out her phone, starts scrolling. Dude, what do you see? An ad from Costco for a pergola.
They set that up.
It was like that quick, dude.
Your neighbor's a double agent.
They do own a lot of Costco stock.
Man, dude, that's why we got to have the data centers so they can listen quicker.
Yeah, and get us what we want when we want it.
Right.
Yeah. They're not invading privacy. They're trying to help us.
Yes, you have to look at it like that. They're trying to help us. I think a lot of the data center hate is basically bots.
Yeah. Kind of like the 5G. It's just the new 5G, right? The data centers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, we forgot about 5G was going to kill us all.
Yeah.
Now I've got 5G plus.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
I've got ultra wideband.
it's like it's like LGBT plus CTT. They just keep adding to it. So
Yeah.
so,
So data centers, they're going to use up all of our water.
yeah, that's what the Chinese are telling us to say.
Oh, right.
So the Chinese don't want us to have data centers.
Right. They want to have all the data centers.
Right. They want to have all the data centers. So if they can, control the narrative on data centers.
Yeah, 100%.
And get us fussing about it,
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you look at it this way, like so let's just kind of use Peachtree City, for example, again. There used to be a company there called Photo Circuits right on Dividend, right down the street from where we work. And one of the problems with Photo Circuits when they decided to leave, Peachtree City complained because they had steam releasing from some towers, right? And so Peachtree City thought it was pollution. They didn't want it in their town. So they ran Photo Circuits out of town. Well, one of the side effects from that was like $100,000 a month water bill just gone like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? $100,000 a month just out the window. You no longer have that revenue into the city.
Yep.
And so that was a big problem. It was actually a big problem that they lost that sort, not to mention the taxes and all that other stuff, but just in water usage, it was $100,000 because of all that steam and whatnot that they had to use. And so I think there is that other side of the coin that nobody wants to look at, right?
Right.
And I don't know all of the specifics behind radiation and things like that. But yeah. I mean,
well, that's the same reason y'all can't have Burger King, right?
In Peachtree City?
Yeah.
No. So Peachtree City has regulations against open flame grills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's something about open flame grills, but they allowed a Fuddruckers back in the day, and they allow. Like Taco Mac has an open flame grill.
They're just anti Burger King.
Yeah. And so Peachtree City also does not allow billboards, like the tall,
right?
Like signs for businesses. And so a lot of businesses don't want to not be able to advertise and like have a big sign attracting people to their place.
But all this being said, they do have an oil refinery.
Yeah, they do have an oil refinery, and it stinks. The only reason people don't know about that thing too much is because they run at night, right?
Right. At night, you can literally smell it. I can't tell you how many times I've looked for leaking hubs.
Yeah.
Because the wind is right.
Oh,
and it turns out it was the refinery blowing over towards us.
Yeah, it's really gross, man. I mean, it smells so bad, and I don't have a problem with them operating. Like,
no,
I think they should be able to operate right there. I think that's a great place for them. I just, the smell kind of sucks, but it's the only reason. Like, I think the reason people don't complain about it in city is they're asleep.
Yeah, they don't see it.
Yeah,
it's weird. Man, I tell you what, I'm so glad I live in the country.
Yeah, man. Living over here in Coweta is okay. We moved closer to society, but it seems like, and we did that on, intentionally with our small kids. But like, I don't know. They're building so much more around us. Like, I don't know. It's just getting a little bit out of control, man. I feel like we already kind of live in one big strip mall, and it's just becoming one even bigger strip mall. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that.
Yeah. Now, did you see any of the videos from the rocket explosion?
Yeah, I did. So, really, only what you sent me. I think I may have watched one other video of it happening, but I kind of, I thought it was absolutely insane, dude. What a light show that explosion was, right? It just
Yeah.
kept getting bigger. It was like one of those chain reaction things. Dude, all I could really think about since watching it though was like, the dude who is going to take the brunt, like the dude who is like, I'm fired, like immediately. And how is he feeling right at that moment when the rocket explodes?
So,
He's just like, I am so done. Jeff Bezos is going to bury me 6 feet under. Like,
I had Google AI mode give me a little synopsis about it.
okay.
I called it Blue Horizon instead of Blue Origin. It's often misremembered as Blue Horizon.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Okay, keep going.
But it's Jeff Bezos's space venture.
Sure.
The explosion occurred roughly around 9 p.m. Eastern time at the Launch Complex 36 within the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. The powerful blast shook homes across Florida's Space Coast and illuminated the night sky clearly enough to be seen from Tampa.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Over 100 miles away. No injuries reported, and all personnel were safely accounted for.
Yeah, that was one of my first questions was, is there anybody on that thing?
Yeah.
Like, did we lose any astronauts? Because that would be a humongous bummer.
That would be.
We don't want to lose American lives.
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
That's Bezos' number one astronaut right there.
Yeah, well, she says so. She probably thinks that.
So the test that they were conducting a standard pre-launch hot fire test, keeping the vehicle anchored to the pad while firing its main engine. The failure witnesses and video feeds show the fire erupting at the base of the rocket, and the vehicle quickly collapsed, triggering a monumental secondary explosion as the liquid methane and liquid oxygen propellants detonated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a boom.
Right, because it does have that second stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rocket was being prepared for a June 4th launch to carry 48 broadband satellites for Amazon's LEO internet constellation. Fortunately, the satellites were not on board during the test.
So he saved some money in that regard.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he still lost the spacecraft. That's still going to be...
Wasn't it a Blue Origin that got the people stuck up there on the space station? Was it one of his?
No.
Okay.
It was not. It was... Oh,
no,
I can't remember right now. But you're right. It was some... It was a common company. It was one of the major companies. I just cannot think of it right now. For some reason,
no.
Think of it. The spacecraft that stranded the astronauts on the ISS. No, it was a Boeing. It was a Boeing.
Oh, it was a Boeing. Okay.
Wasn't it?
I believe it was the Boeing.
I think it was a Boeing because it was kind of right around when all that whistle blowing and everything was happening for Boeing, and they were just getting all the bad publicity at that moment.
It was the Boeing Starliner.
There you go.
That is, we haven't talked about being stuck on the space station.
No.
That's terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially with limited resources.
Yeah. So I listened to a podcast with a guy. He said he actually, there was a lot of, so they got basically their MRE type meals.
Sure.
And he just ate the ones that they didn't like.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But you got to admit, like, it's not like you can just dig up you can't go forage. You can't go hunt. Like, once you're out, you're out. And so that's what I mean. Like, there is an actual limit on your resources. It's not like, ooh, things are going to get tough at this point. It's like, oh, I'm out. at some point. And so with that in mind, yeah, that alone would scare me. Water, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
that had to be rough. But
and your boy Elon just went right up there and rescued him, man.
yeah, like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it's a bad time to launch to get to the. He's like, whatever.
I saw a comment on a post after this explosion the other day. It was something like SpaceX Mars by 2030, Blue Origin low Earth orbit by 2150.
Yeah, probably, right?
Why are they? What do you think it is? You think it's just that Elon's better about hiring people to get the job done than Bezos?
Well, I think he's obviously further along in the process. Like, you remember really early on, there were quite a few SpaceX explosions as well. And I know that Elon kind of played them off and was like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. We're testing the limits. But like, he had explosions too, is my point. And so we were talking about the same thing probably 4 or 5 years ago with SpaceX. And so I think, Blue Origin's probably right where they need to be. These things aren't perfect, right?
I mean, they're all somewhat of an experiment.
Yeah, 100%. They're always trying something new on these spacecraft too.
I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, I feel like Elon is passionate about it, and Bezos is doing it because Elon did it.
Yeah, there's probably some of that. And there's probably some of that, like, he understands that there could be a lot of money in the future in it, right? When we start figuring out how to mine these asteroids with all these things on them, and even NASA right now is talking about a lunar base by 2035, I think. Like, it's really soon. They're talking about setting up a lunar and having lunar bases. So, like, maybe Bezos sees an opportunity. He's a businessman at heart, right? The dude is trying to make money. That's what all these billionaires are trying to do. Even Elon saying he wants to save the human race by inhabiting Mars. Like, it's a business venture at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
It's odd that he thinks that to save the human race, we need to leave our planet that's got water.
Yeah.
An atmosphere and go to a planet that doesn't have any of those things.
Yeah. But we're going to create those things. We're going to warm it up by nuking both of the poles simultaneously.
Whoa, why don't we just fix ours? That's like new car mentality. Well, I got all these problems. So instead of fixing this car, I'm just going to go buy a new one.
Actually, and I'm just going to go buy the worst possible beater car I can get to.
Yeah.
Like the most convenient beater car around that's the closest to me. I'm just going to go try that one out instead of my nice brand new car that was specially made for me.
It's got potential.
Yeah. That's right. Mechanic special.
It's a classic.
Dude, Mars is a mechanic special, bro.
That's the title. Mars is a mechanic special. Man, you gotta love it.
Gotta love it, dude. Gotta love it. Look, I think there's a lot of exciting stuff on the space front. We'll see where it goes. I think Blue Origin is right where they're supposed to be. Maybe they should stick to sending up Michael Strahan and Katy Perry and people like that. You know what I mean? Emmett Smith. Let him go touch space real quick.
Work on the commercial side of space.
Exactly.
Somebody's got to do that too.
Elon's working on sending robots. So I think Bezos should kind of find his market.
Yeah, he could be the Walt Disney of space.
100%. 100%.
Somebody's got to do it.
And get it so popular and like to where it's affordable.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
going.
You wouldn't even go just to, like, touch the edge like Katy Perry did?
Nope.
Just the tip, dude? Just the edge of space right there.
No.
Bro.
Look, I just don't want to go. I've only flown in a little private plane one time when I was like 6.
Yeah.
So why would I want to go to space?
Oh, that would be a heck of a first, like, commercial aircraft ride. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it would be neat. I'd probably do it right now. Like, if it was popular and everybody was doing it and like rides up there were common. Yeah, I'd probably do it.
I just want to bring back bungee jumping to the beach.
Do you want to get rid of the slingshots and bring back bungee jumping?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of slingshot malfunctions.
Could you imagine?
No.
I mean, you could end up who knows how far away.
Whew, bro. Most of the time it's on the pullback. So like it just kind of like
let's go.
Yeah. Well, no. Most of the time, like it'll be pulling them back, and like one of the cables will just snap and come back at them. Yeah. So you got like half of one of those monster cables. Just yeah. Oh, that's where I've seen most of the failure points on those things is during the pullback, and they just like snap a cable.
I think I could handle that better than the Vomitron.
The Vomitron, that's carnival ride?
No, the thing at the beach that's on the pole and it just spins.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's like, why did we get away from bungee jumping to put that thing in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Have you ever been paragliding? Or parasailing or any of that? Like, you know how they'll drag you out behind a boat?
I've thought about it. I just had never done it.
I did it when I was a kid. I would be terrified now, but at the time when I was a child, I found it rather boring.
Yeah, that's not an extreme sport per se.
No, because everything's pretty safe. You've got like 3 different ropes or cables or whatever it was holding you to the boat. Like you're not just going to fly away, and you're all harnessed to the thing. I
mean, you're already hooked up to a parachute, so if it does break, all you're going to do is
glide down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was boring at the time, but now I've just kind of developed a fear of heights the older I've gotten. And so I would just be terrified of it from that perspective.
Yeah, I dreamed about that actually the other night, about having to get on a slick tin roof.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Did you slip and slide? Was it like a movie where you like, yeah, like running in place on a
I never went out on it. I just looked at it. I'm like, that's slick. I'm not going out there. And then I woke up.
Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
What a dream, dude. Look, do you want to jump into an ad break so we can talk about our founding father when we come back?
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, go buy some merch. You got the COR merch.
Yeah.
You got the Last Night's Coffee merch.
Yeah.
You got the SVK Racing Apparel page on TeePublic carries all of our merchandise that we have out right now.
That is teepublic.com. TeePublic.com.
Yep. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and find link there.
Sorry for the interruption in the episode, but we'd like to take this moment to advertise for Eileen Ayers at movingcoweta.com for all your realty needs in and around the Coweta County area. Make sure you visit movingcoweta.com. That's Eileen Ayers.
Yeah, check that out, folks. Also, we'd like to thank our sponsors at Charlie Oxen Ford Racing, Speed U, Synergy Speed Lab, Wynn's Pharmacy, Mickey Scott's Barbershop, Trinity Fleet Services, Daytona 1, Da Vinci's Pizza, Parker Lanes, Ember and Oak, Cigar Lounge, Exterior Traditions, and Devotee Baptist Church. Go check those guys out.
That's a list right there, my guy.
Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of sponsors. They help us out, and that's no particular order.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that so many people have gotten involved in sponsoring Charlie and trying to help him out and help him achieve his goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you want to help us out achieve our goals, you can like and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. Leave reviews, leave comments, whatever you can. Share the show. It helps us out.
Just hit the like button, guys. Just hit the like button.
Also, find us on Facebook. Why did we have a farmers union? Anyway, are we back?
Sure, we can be. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
this is last night's coffee with Chuck and John.
Yeah.
So we have been studying our founding fathers here with the 250th anniversary of the United States, birthday anniversary, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And we have come to the big three or four. Big four.
Big four.
So
and we're kind of leaving some out. Like we're not going to get, let me go ahead and say, we're not going to get to like James Madison. That's not going to.
Yeah, we're not doing Madison. Who?
James Madison. Like that's going to be one we don't get to.
Yeah.
Benedict Arnold is another one we're not going to get to. Like there are some, and they're not as big a names, but just saying.
We're just hitting what we want to hit.
Exactly. And this week's I'm kind of excited about, man.
John Hancock.
Mm-hmm.
Born January 23rd, 1737, and died October 8th, 1793.
Yeah.
He was an American founding father, merchant, statesman, and prominent patriot of the American Revolution. Yeah. He was the longest serving president of the Continental Congress, having served as second president of the Second Continental Congress and the seventh president of the Congress and Confederation. See, people don't realize that we didn't go straight into the Constitution right after the war.
Right. Yeah.
We tried a couple different governments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
and there were a lot of guys who didn't want to sign the Declaration without the Bill of Rights.
No, that was the Constitution.
Or I'm sorry, they didn't. Yeah, that's what I meant. They didn't want to sign the Constitution without the Bill of Rights. Like it was pretty wild. It was an interesting time.
Yeah. He is known for his large and stylish signature on the United States Declaration of Independence.
Mm-hmm. So, it is a beautiful signature, dude.
It is.
It's so beautiful. This guy's handwriting is unreal, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody writes like this anymore.
No, it's very calligraphic.
I like that.
Calligraphic.
I like that. That was a good word, Chucker.
Yeah. I mean, I try. It's weird. Any of these guys could have been killed in any of these skirmishes, and we would be talking about different founding fathers.
Yeah, for sure.
Hancock was president of Congress, and when the Declaration of Independence was adopted and signed, he is primarily remembered by Americans for his large, flamboyant signature on the Declaration. Mm-hmm. So much that John Hancock became, in the United States, an informal synonym for signature. According to legend, Hancock signed his name largely and clearly so that King George could read it without his spectacles.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's according to legend. There is no actual documentation that... See, the problem is John Hancock was the first to sign it. So he didn't know what everybody else's signature was going to look like.
Well, I mean, if you see John Hancock sign it first and he signs it that big, aren't you going to okay, I need to sign this big?
Yeah, I would start outdoing him. Right? Like,
right. Like we would have to get another sheet.
Yeah, yeah. You'd think everybody, it would be like, it'd be like a pissing contest at that point. Like,
Yeah.
everybody starts signing their name bigger than him. But it's not what happened. It's not what happened. They all saw his signature and were like, oh man, we can't.
And
We got to tone ours down.
he signed it large and in the middle.
Right in the middle, dude. Right in the middle. Just like the first person would, right? Like that's where a first person would sign it.
Yeah, right there. Because they didn't put a line that said sign here, date here, sign here, date here, sign here, date here.
They're collecting signatures on a document.
It's basically a petition.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Not to be confused with Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He was a baseball player.
Oh, fancy. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have confused him with Herbie Hancock. Now, I did read. I was doing a little bit of show prep, and so I was reading a little bit on Hancock, and I learned that the British did have a bounty on his head, as they did a lot of the founding fathers.
Yeah.
They had a bounty on his head, and so him and John Adams were actually hiding out, and that's who Paul Revere. That's part of who Paul Revere notified that the British were coming.
Nice.
So that they could get out of town, because those two guys specifically had bounties on their head. Both of them were wanted by the British government.
Huh.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of cool. It tied in with Paul Revere, who we covered last week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that is a good tie-in. Now, next week's going to be Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
So we're winding down, dude. It's almost here. It's almost catfish time.
It's getting close, dude. It is getting close. I'm pretty excited for that catfish cookout this year, man.
Yeah. Now, you ready for some red dirt?
Absolutely, dude. Let's hit that red dirt rundown. I know you said most of the racing here in Georgia got rained out, but Georgia is obviously not the only place for dirt track racing. So did we have some decent racing happen?
Okay.
The rest
So
of the world?
we had, I believe it was so the World of Outlaws were at Mansfield, I believe, Ohio.
Okay. Yeah.
Racing.
Mm-hmm.
And Friday night, as they are going out to, they're in staging. The cars are in staging. This was a 12,000 win race.
Mm-hmm.
And someone stepped in and said, "Hey, I'm going to bump up the purse and make it 100,000 win."
Whoa.
Yeah. So first night, Turbo Tyler Erb wins it.
Okay.
And he's going to buy diapers with it because he found out his girlfriend's pregnant.
Nice. Good for him.
And then Saturday night, they did it again.
No.
So they had basically back-to-back 100,000 to win races at Mansfield.
Whoa.
And this time, Nick Hoffman won it. So,
oh my gosh. Now I got to imagine that's not a common thing at your local dirt track.
no, we'll get, $100 bonus, $200 bonus every now and then. Somebody will step in and do something like that. But this was quite the surprise for everybody.
That's big money, man, for dirt track racing. That is big money.
Yeah, for just kind of a weekly show. Now, we do have coming up this weekend, we're racing at, well, we're not. We're racing at Sonoma. I believe it is. Let's see. They're racing at Eldora. And I think it's the World. The World. Is it the World or the Dream? No, it's the Dream.
Okay.
The Dream is this weekend.
Okay.
So that's 100,000 win race.
Oh, hey-oh.
And it pays back pretty good too. So all the big dirt guys will be up there, and some of the little dirt guys will be up there. So
yeah. So you'll have what, like Ricky
Ricky Thornton Jr., Davenport, Turbo, the Hunt the Front guys are headed up there. Nick Hoffman, I'm sure, will be headed over there.
The dude you don't like.
Bobby Pierce.
Bobby Pierce, yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that'll be a good deal.
Yeah, I hope we get some cool highlights to watch next week on the Red Dirt Rundown from that one, dude.
Yeah, maybe so. Now, this week, we'll give you a little bit of craziness for the reaction video. Okay.
Oh, good. I like this. I like a little crazy.
I say crazy, but crazy speeds. So there's going to be a couple of them as I so go ahead and pop that up and I'll hit play.
Ooh.
And I'll show you some different videos.
All right. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. 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 Where is this, Chucker?
This is okay.
This
So
is a beautiful area, wherever it is. Oh,
this is the Isle of Man.
okay.
It's one of the British Isles.
Okay.
Now, they have had this race since 1908. It's
Okay.
the Isle of Man TT, or the Tourist Trophy. They basically is a time trial. So they start them one bike at a time, and they're trying to complete it in the fastest lap. They reach speeds of 200 miles an hour on public roads.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find you one where they're going through the city. Okay, here's an onboard.
Cameron, so this is a manufacturer battle at stake here as much as a rider battle.
It certainly is, and I see Dino just got his second pit board on the left-hand side now. I wonder if he realises just how close he is to the lead of this Superstock TT.
Chatting with Dean Harrison the other day,
Oh
I was
my
fascinated with the fact
gosh.
he said his pit boards vary by where the boys are watching that day, which I just thought was brilliant.
Dude.
I mean, obviously still slow places, but yeah, amazing.
Dude.
Right, we're watching Dino here coming through Quarry Bends. He's in behind John McGuinness. He's going to want to slingshot past him as now we're on Solby Straight, longest straight
Oh
on
my
the
gosh,
course.
they're going
Pulls
so.
out of the
Oh my
car.
gosh, Chuck. You can't even pay attention to the things that you're going by.
90
No.
6, 7, it pinged to
Yo.
a 7, it just pinged 197.
Yo, that's
As he came out
intense,
slipstream as
brother.
his teammate. Here
That's
comes
so
Dunlop now.
intense.
6 up. Oh, look.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Now they do it with sidecars too.
No. But they don't get up to no 200 miles an hour, do they?
No, but they are pretty freaking wild.
Yo!
Say something. Oh
Oh my gosh. That is the craziest thing. Whoa! No. That's not even at that close, though. That's on the
No,
track.
it's not. But
Yeah. He's not even in the sidecar.
no, they're putting the weight where they need it.
It's so crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Quit it. Oh my gosh.
So
That picture right there, that still is unreal. That's so crazy.
yeah, the Isle of Man, dude. So
Wow.
started in 1904. Now think about the motorcycles when they started.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was like old single cylinder Harleys and
Yeah,
Triumphs and-
how many motorcycle production companies were there at the time?
There was actually more back then.
No way.
Yeah, basically every bicycle company had a motorcycle.
Oh, everybody was trying to throw a motor on it and call it a
Yeah, Excelsiors, Peugeot, I mean, Nortons, they all had.
Interesting.
Everyone had one. But there's been, since the start of this race, there has been like 200 and something deaths.
That's nuts.
I mean,
I was about to ask you, there's got to be some serious wrecks during that, right?
Yeah. So, like, the Dunlop family is one of the most dominant families in TT racing history.
Okay.
And I think they've lost over the years 4 or 5 family members.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just part of it.
Wow.
So, but yeah, the Isle of Man is just, it is probably one of the wildest things that in motorsports.
Now, is it only those is it only bikes? Is it only motorcycles?
Yes.
They don't ever do like a 4-wheel.
They did back early. I think they might have done some 4-wheel stuff, but I don't think they do.
It makes so much more sense to do motorcycles. I based on those roads I was seeing. Yeah. That is a motorcycle course, but it's just, that's so fascinating, dude. They shut down the whole aisle. They shut down
the main loop. Yeah.
Okay. And these people are just flying around it.
Yeah. So the Super TT bike lap record, now the lap's like 37 miles, is 16 minutes, 38 seconds. It's
37 miles in 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's an average speed of 135 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, dude.
They're strolling.
Dude. An average speed of 135 miles. That is crazy. I don't know that I've ever been 135 miles an hour, period. I mean, besides like a plane.
I have. The sidecar lap record is 56 minutes.
It's so different. It's so different. That's hilarious. I mean, astoundingly different. That's 40 minutes difference.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's so different. They went 37 miles in 56 minutes.
I take that back. That's current race records. This is current lap. Excuse that. That was a race. This is a lap record. The current sidecar lap record is 18 minutes.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, there's no way 40 minutes you're going to tackle.
Golly, that's hauling.
Dude, with a passenger, like, and all that extra stuff. Ugh. Man.
Yeah. So they do, I don't know how many they do. It's like a 3, 4, 6, just different classes have different amounts of laps they run.
Yeah.
And they have to do a pit stop.
Okay.
You know, it's some wild stuff.
That I'm so glad you opened up I may have seen that before, but I'm so glad you kind of gave me a little education on it today. That's pretty cool, dude. Isle of Man.
Yeah.
And that's a once-a-year thing?
Yeah, I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told Mary Beth she wants to go to the British Islands. I said, as long as we can go in June or May.
Yeah, for sure. Go in May so you can see this, because that's nuts.
Even if it's just a practice day.
Yeah.
Because they practice for a week and then race for a week.
Right.
So.
So you could go for a practice time. That would be just as fun.
Yeah.
Excuse me, night shifters. You know what it's like.
Dude, it's too early to be yawning.
I know it. Gonna have to sneak a nap in before work tonight. Do you have a meme for me this week, Chucker? You had an awesome reaction video. How about a meme? Where are we at with a meme?
I mean, it's just like You know, it's difficult because I just clicked on it and now I can't find it. So I'm going to get back to it. It's in the... Oh, this is excellent. I love this.
Okay.
Share this tab. Okay, pull that up.
All right. Adding it up.
That's going to trigger some folks.
Dude, crying Jordan.
The real Mount Rushmore of NBA.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot. I got to describe it. So the meme says the real Mount Rushmore of the NBA, and it's just 4 crying Jordan faces on Mount Rushmore, and that's hilarious, and I love it.
Yeah.
The crying Jordan meme
the
never gets old to me.
The reason I clicked on this was because of this one.
Oh, wow, dude. When Hulkamania meets Jordan Mania, and they photoshopped Hulk Hogan's mustache and bandana and sunglasses onto the crying Jordan meme, and that's fantastic.
Yes. I think we
When worlds collide, dude.
I love a good crossover meme.
Yeah, dude. That's what it's like when worlds collide, and I love it. I'm here for it.
That's what Power Man 5000 was talking about.
Yeah. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Are you ready to go?
That's such a good song. I've always heard that was like Rob Zombie's little brother or something.
Could be. I have no facts to back that up, but could be.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, that's right. Don't even bother looking that one up.
Yeah, just believe.
Yeah, just believe. Speaking of belief, it's time to hit our red word send off. Chucker, are you ready for that?
We need some like.
I should. I'll try to download that onto one of my buttons over here. So today we're going to be in Matthew chapter 5, and I actually kind of want to read 3 verses.
Yeah, give us some build up to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me do this whole little paragraph then from Jesus. It's Matthew chapter 5 verses 13 through 16. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt should lose its taste, how can it be made salty? It's no longer good for anything but to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. Verse 14, you are the light of the world. A city situated on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights up a lamp and puts it under a basket, but rather on a lampstand, and it gives light for all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven.
Yeah.
So be a light for the glory of God.
Yeah. And be salt.
Be salt. Be change.